He comes and goes without leaving a trace, only appearing at the most critical moments. He's highly knowledgeable, and he likes to share his observations with others. She has a cold and stern exterior, and her spotless battle record has earned her renown throughout Fontaine. She is an unusual-looking Melusine with an equally unique perspective on the world. And now, their voice actors have all gathered here today to deliver the version 4.7 special program!
I can't believe we're actually all here.
Finally!
Hello, travelers. My name is Zach Aguilar, and I voice the male traveler. Today, our hosts for the special program include...
Hello, everybody. I'm Yuri Lowenthal, the voice of Dainsleif. You may know me from all those new character intro videos and occasionally dropping lore on y'all.
And I'm Sarah Williams, the voice of the head nurse at the Fortress of Maripede, Sijuin. She's there keeping everybody all healthy and nice and making sure everybody feels good.
And hey everyone, I'm Crystal Lee, the voice of Fontaine's champion duelist, Clorand. Pew pew pew, let's get it.
All right, nice. So we've got a traveler, a man of mystery, a duelist, and a healer. I think it's the perfect adventuring party. What a wild coincidence, you guys. I just received an invitational letter to a new domain.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not a
imagine that.
coincidence.
Gee willikers, where did that come
That's
from?
just destiny.
Yeah, definitely. You know, this new domain seems to be right behind us, but in order to complete the challenge, we'll need to tackle several missions first.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Let's do this!
Traveler, Paimon, would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
This script was adapted from the real history of the Marechaussee Hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era and resolve a series of events unfolding in the capital.
Many of my habits are customs I've adopted from the Marechaussee Hunter tradition. They fight against monsters, while I fight against lawbreakers. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. Loaded. Time to testify.
Madam Mage says that every page of a storybook is a segment of the present.
It's so vast and mysterious. There must be quite a story behind this place. So, I'll explore this place with you to the end. Let's never stop hoping for victory.
Looks like those leaks are right.
Move or be moved!
Not that I doubt your fighting ability, of course. It's just so much more dangerous in there than I ever imagined. Well, if it hurts, just let me know.
Oh, she's a 5-star? Oh, wow.
Let's blow bubbles! Don't be nervous. Just relax.
A strange disease. One I suspect that every Fontainian suffers from.
But they don't trust me at all. Do you really think it matters whether I'm Melusine or a human?
I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
The way he's holding his sword, he must be a real Marechaussee Hunter.
You used it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
That's quite the gamble. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap.
One day,
Oh.
I shall have my vengeance.
That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal. The loom of fate has already been completed.
Oh, whose voice was that?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I can skip this because I already did that last time.
Mission is here. Oh, it looks like our first mission is here.
Fancy that.
Assemble your team. Oh, I get it. Our first mission is to introduce the new characters. All right, this is getting exciting.
Here it is.
All right then. Well, how about we start off by introducing Fontaine's strongest champion duelist, Clorand.
You would say that.
It's true.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. Ready. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Ooh.
Whoa. Those animations.
Did you see that ultimate?
So good. That ultimate is so cool.
Clorand's strength actually has a really interesting origin. She inherited it from the Marashose Hunters.
Ooh, the hunters from the artifact set. The Marashose Hunters were an organization that defeated monsters and upheld justice from the shadows. I think the group's name has also been mentioned in some of Fontaine's historical records.
Exactly. The Marashose Hunters have a long history. To modern-day Fontainians, they're nothing more than an old legend from novels and plays, but for Clorand, the Marashose Hunters' legacy is really real. If travelers want to learn more about the Marashose Hunters, then be sure to check out Clorand's story quest in the new version.
I want to learn more about the Marashose Hunters.
Perfect, then let's get into her combat abilities. Clorand is categorized as an electro sword user, but she actually uses both a sword and a pistolet to attack her enemies during combat. Now, her normal attack deals physical damage by performing up to 5 consecutive strikes. During her charged attack, Clorand uses her pistolet to target enemies in a V shape in front of her. Also, Clorand has developed a special ritual over the years. She always polishes her weapon before each duel.
That is so dignified of her.
I know, right?
And kind of adorable.
I mean,
even the champion
responsible
duelist
of
of
her.
Fontaine has a cute side, huh?
Aw.
Sarah is starting to sound just like Sijuin.
Oh, what?
Though it's probably a meaningful ritual for Clorand, right?
That's exactly right. It's a habit that helps Clorand focus on the opponent in front of her. In fact, Clorand's elemental skill, Hunter's Vigil, is an ability that demonstrates how potent she can be when she's focused.
Ooh.
Check this out. During combat, unleashing Clorand's elemental skill will cause her to enter the Night Vigil state. During this state, Clorand can unleash 2 different types of special attacks. Her normal attacks will be converted into Swift Hunt pistolet attacks, and her elemental skill will be converted into a lunging attack, Impale the Night.
Huh. It looks like Clorand gains a bond of life during her elemental skill. Does the skill have any additional effects?
Oh, good perception on those eyes. Those Swift Hunt pistolet attacks increase Clorand's bond of life, and her lunging attack, Impale the Night, will clear the bond of life.
Wait, so she accumulates the bond with one hand and then clears it with the other?
Oh, hey, that's a really good explanation. Yeah, Clorand's special attacks have different effects depending on the value of her bond of life. So when her bond of life is like relatively low, her Swift Hunt pistolet attacks have a piercing effect, and they deal greater damage. But when her bond of life is relatively high, her lunging attack, Impale the Night, has a greater AoE and deals higher damage. Again.
Ah, gotcha. I get it. So Clorand is meant to use her pistolet to accumulate a bond of life and then use her sword to clear it once it reaches a certain amount. And that way, both attacks benefit each other.
Bingo! Though you should remember the effect of one of Clorand's unique talents. So, when she's in the Night Vigil state, any healing other than the one provided by her lunging attack, Impale the Night, will be converted into a bond of life. This unique talent allows different healing effects to alter the pacing of Clorand's gameplay. So, travelers can experiment with a variety of different tactical combinations.
That's cool.
Also, although Clorand is most renowned as a champion duelist, she has never forgotten her identity as a Marashose hunter. So, during her elemental burst, Last Lightfall, Clorand draws on her Marashose hunter heritage to unleash an ancient skill that empowers mortals to fight deadly monsters. This ability allows her to swiftly evade enemy attacks and strike her opponents. Her burst deals AoE electro damage and grants her a bond of life based on her max HP.
Wow, that's so cool. But if that power is designed to fight monsters, is it really okay for her to use it in a regular duel?
Good point. I think Cloran just has to adjust the amount of force that she puts behind those blows.
That makes sense.
Also, Cloran can draw on the strength of her companions after unlocking her passive talent, Dark Shattering Flame. Man, that sounds cool. So, when a nearby party member triggers an electro-related reaction, the electro damage dealt by her normal attack and her elemental burst will increase based on her attack value. Though, note, there is a ceiling to the damage bonus that she can gain from this effect. Clorand also has another passive talent called Lawful Remuneration. If her Bond of Life is greater than or equal to a certain percentage, then a change in her Bond of Life value will increase her crit rate. That's right. And while she's in the Night Vigil state, the percentage of healing converted into a Bond of Life will increase.
Wow.
Yeah. And finally, being a champion duelist gives Clorand a strong familiarity with all the regions of Fontaine. So, when she's in your party, Clorand can reveal the locations of Fontaine regional resources on the minimap.
So
Makes
awesome.
sense.
I'm sure that travelers will be eager to use her to uncover treasure, defeat monsters, and of course, uphold justice.
Not necessarily in that order.
So, Clorand is usually pretty stern and composed as a champion duelist, but I wonder how she unwinds. Like, does she have any hobbies?
Ooh.
I'm sure that she has some interest outside of work. I mean, she's always accepting
Does
cosmetic
she?
products from Sigewinne and making sure to return the favor because she's sweet.
Aw, and yeah, of course she does. Clorand is an active member of the tabletop troupe during her off hours. So, in version 4.7, travelers won't just have the chance to learn more about the Marechaussee Hunters during her story quest, the Raparia chapter, they'll also get to join Clorand on a very special tabletop troupe adventure. Woo! I love TTRPGs so much.
Ooh, I know, I'm so excited.
Yeah. And with all of that, that is all the information that I have to share about Clorand. So, next up, let's introduce our adorable little Sigewinne.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Too excited. Hold on. We gotta look at her demo first.
Yes.
You only get one body, so you gotta take care of it. But it's just as important to take care of your mind. Hold still.
Whoa.
You might feel a little prick.
Oh. She's
so
like,
cute, it's unreal.
she like
Wow.
reminds
I love her
me
bill
of
so much.
Cuteness
The
overload.
bubble has ears on
Nouvelle.
it.
I would love to ride around on a bubble like that. She's with her little legs dangling in the air.
Yeah, with the bubble gun and the giant syringe. Guys, so cute.
Those bubbles are so big. Her kit looks really, really fun.
I know, but if that's the syringe she uses on her patients, I can see why they might be nervous about getting sick.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, sometimes you gotta take your medicine. And since she's the head nurse at the Fortress of Maripede, Sigewinne wants everyone to stay healthy. She believes that taking care of your body is the most important goal. But she often encounters people who overwork themselves in the production zone, so she always tries to sneak them healthy meals, but she doesn't think that's a substitute for some proper rest.
Oh.
Take a page out of her book.
Yeah, seems like you'll need to be well fed and well rested if you want to
I
keep
don't
up
know.
with
I don't want to
Sigewinne.
be fed by her.
For sure. She seems like such a caring and attentive person. But then what's she like when she fights?
Well, Sigewinne is a Hydro Bow user. Her normal attack unleashes up to 3 consecutive attacks. During the second and third attack, Sigewinne takes out a pill and tosses it at her opponent.
I saw that in the demo. It's like she's literally telling her opponents to take their medicine.
Look at the size of that thing.
She can make aimed shots using her charged attack. Once the shot is held and fully charged, Sigewinne's bow will fire slow-moving ministration bubbles, dealing hydro damage to her target. Just make sure not to release her arrow. Oh, and also, Sigewinne uses a specially made bubble gun to fire a giant bolstering bubble bomb during her elemental skill, Rebound Hydrotherapy. The projectile bounces between nearby opponents, dealing hydro damage to anyone it touches and restoring HP to all nearby party members, well, except for Sigewinne herself. Sigewinne will be healed a certain amount of health when the bolstering bubble bomb disappears, which is based on her max HP.
Bolstering bubble bomb. Say that 3 times fast.
Please don't make me.
You know, travelers could have a bubble blowing contest with their Sigewinnes. Would that be great? You can have that idea for free.
It's exactly
It's a
like
great
blowing
idea.
bubbles. The longer you hold her elemental skill, the larger the bubble grows. Once the projectile is released, it will gradually decrease in size as it bounces around. The bigger the bubble, the greater the damage and healing effect. And if a large bubble hits a weaker enemy, they'll be trapped inside.
Whoa.
Guys, it's like she's
Yes,
trapping them
my
in
first
a
time
cage
watching this.
of kindness.
I didn't
Like
get a
the
chance
hydro-
to
You can tell
until
she
now,
cares about
so
her bedside manner is so
just
strong.
watching the stream
Hey,
from
wait a
last
second. Are
Friday.
those the orbs that Nivelette drops? It looks like Sijuin creates 2 source
Welcome
water droplets when she
to
fires a bubble.
my watch
and it looks like she
party.
gains a bond of life when she touches them? How does that work?
A
I
very
can explain
late
that as
one.
well. Since she has training as a nurse, Sijuin understands how to make the most of a dire situation. Her elemental skill creates source water droplets, and Sijuin can give herself a bond of life by absorbing them. When that bond of life is cleared, Sijuin can regain some elemental energy based on the
Yeah, I've
value of the
heard.
bond of life.
I was like
Ah,
trying to
so
hold off from
Sijuin's
looking
healing
at spoilers,
can nullify her
but
bond of life,
I'm guessing there's
and
some
she can
Natlan
restore
stuff,
energy for
right?
herself.
Nice.
That's right. While the bond of life is hazardous to most people, it can actually be perceived as a real advantage for Sijuin. After she unlocks her talent, Detailed Diagnosis, Thorough Treatment, Sijuin's healing will be increased based on the total bond of life values across all the characters in her
Yeah.
party.
Oh, thank goodness. Sounds like a Melusine can make the bond of life a lot less scary.
After using her elemental burst and absorbing nearby source water
Damn, should
droplets,
I pull for
Sijuin
her?
will use the syringe to spray enemies in front of her. This attack deals continuous hydro damage.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's so cute. Even her attacks are a form of medical
A
treatment.
huge syringe.
Yeah, I mean, hey, she just wants everyone
I
to
mean,
be as healthy as possible.
there is one way to
right?
avoid
Sijuin wants
spoilers
every patient to
is
get a
to
proper
basically
amount of rest.
go outside,
After
do something
unlocking
else.
Her passive talent requires
'Cause this whole
appropriate
weekend
rest.
I went out.
Unleashing her elemental skill will also trigger
so
the semi-strict
that was one
bed
way
rest
to
effect.
avoid
This
it.
effect will grant her a hydro damage bonus and several stacks of convalescence. When non-active characters deal damage with their off-field elemental skills, Sijuin can consume a stack of convalescence to increase that elemental skill damage.
I like how it's only semi-strict.
Ooh.
Not super strict, because she couldn't be super strict.
Just a little.
Wow, so it seems like the bond of life mechanic is pretty integral to both Sijuin and
I
Claren's
usually
kids.
save
That
for
sure was a lot of information, though.
Archons
I
or
can't wait to see these abilities
husbandos.
in action.
So
And travelers won't
since a
just
lot
be
of times they're
limited to the
waifus,
playstyles
I've
that they've seen
saved
here,
up
right?
quite a
As
bit
as I
each
understand
time.
it, the mechanics leave a lot of room for open experimentation.
Yeah.
Right.
And outside of combat,
Yeah,
Melusines
touch
are
grass.
very connected to the ocean, so Sijuin
Literally one way
always takes
to
care of her
avoid
companions during
spoilers.
underwater exploration. Sijuin is especially helpful when her friends are endangered by
Ooh,
underwater
I still can't even
enemies.
beat that
She can
crab
use her
yet.
emergency dose talent to continuously restore HP to her party member for a period of time.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, doing so will lower all of their elemental and physical resistances.
There's always a price.
Cool. That seems like a skill that would come in handy, though. Sijuin is always looking out for us. Thanks, head nurse.
Of course. Oh, and I've got a quick question for you all.
Yes.
Have you noticed any differences between Sijuin and other Melusines?
Well, I think her appearance and her interests definitely stand out. Like, if you ignore the tail and the feelers on her head, then she actually doesn't look that different from a human child.
How could you ignore those?
Right. Well, sure and fair. But also, she's interested in beauty, and she knows a lot about skincare, and she actually even contributes to the most famous beauty magazine in Fontaine.
Did not know that.
Oh, and her medical knowledge.
Right.
We haven't encountered any other Melusines who give medical treatment to humans. And Sijuin seems to care the most about the people of Fontaine.
And she's also one of the few Melusines who work in the Fortress of Meripede, right?
Right.
I mean, generally speaking, not many people are willing to treat criminals. I mean, not even a Melusine's open-mindedness usually goes that far, right?
Sijuin's does. And you're all bringing up great points. Don't you think that Sijuin's differences from the other Melusines make her seem more unique and approachable at the same time? In the Neri chapter, travelers will have the chance to learn more about the background of this very special Melusine in her personal story quest.
Woohoo!
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, speaking of story quests, didn't travelers meet a mysterious youngster last version?
Oh?
Sometime during Sino's story quest? Well, travelers will now have the opportunity to add him to their parties. He recently left the desert and he's eager to travel around. So, Zach, why don't you introduce him?
Go, Zach.
Oh, me? Okay then. Let's take a look at Sethos' demo.
If you're always asking
Yeah.
why, you end up thinking yourself into a corner. Sometimes it's
Well, I have not done Sinos yet. quite excited to eventually do the story.
Give me some space.
Have any of you guys played him yet?
Glory to Al Akbar!
Yeah, true.
Oh,
Okay.
His
I like his
is
design,
so
though.
cool.
He looks amazing.
Yeah, the clothes and the hair, I love it.
I need to
Sethos didn't just get power and wisdom
get
from
all the
his desert
husbandos,
heritage.
so
He's
he's a
also
must pull for
talented in
me.
archery. Sethos has always loved hiking, and he has a great sense of direction. Whether he's exploring the desert or the rainforest, he knows the roads like the back of his hand. And he always knows where to find the best regional specialties.
Ooh.
Yeah, you probably know where this is going, but I'll say it anyway. When Sethos is in your team, he'll reveal the location of Sumero regional specialties on the minimap.
Nice.
Cool.
My
Wait,
husband
so I'm curious. He's lived
would
in a remote desert for his
be
entire life, and he carries the weight of such an ancient legacy.
Kaya,
to me, it seems like someone with that kind of
then
upbringing would either
probably
be like
Diluc,
really introverted
Zhongli.
or just super arrogant. But Sethos doesn't seem like that at all.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Sethos is a very open-minded and cheerful person. As the successor to the mysterious Temple of Silence, he
I
had more
like him,
educational
but
opportunities than
definitely
other
not
people who live in
not
Sumero's
Xiao.
desert. His responsibilities
He's a
drive him
cool,
to learn about
cool
other
kid,
people
but
and places.
I like
He has a
Kaya
very open mind,
just
and he
because of
tries
his
to be optimistic.
sassiness. Diluc
In fact,
because
his
you know he's like a
personality
serious
is a
guy,
huge help in getting along with
and
other people.
Zhongli because he's
Wait,
just a
that
broke
sounds
daddy.
Like, are you saying he's a social butterfly?
Sino's cool too, actually. I like his
guess.
jokes.
He's a pretty busy guy, and he lives a pretty varied lifestyle. And he's around the same age as the
I
General Mahamatra
know.
Sino. He occasionally
has
visits
so
the
many,
academia. He's
and
always trying
Child
to make
as well,
friends in
too.
Sumeru City,
Child
and he
has a
enjoys
lot.
browsing goods at the Grand Bazaar. But we've already talked a lot about his hobbies. Let's move on to what he can do in combat. Yes. Sethos' aim shot has a special variant when charged to level 2. He can't move when his attack is charged to its second level, but it allows him to fire a
Whoa,
powerful
that looks so
shadow-piercing
cool.
shot that can pierce enemies, dealing electro damage to targets in its path. Sethos' talent, Black Kite's Enigma, can
I don't know, the
decrease
way
the
he
charging
flips that,
time
it
of
looks
his
so
aim shot by
cool.
consuming elemental energy. Some elemental energy will also be consumed after releasing the shot.
Nice.
Ooh, useful.
Yeah, and also I noticed his aim shots take a really long time to charge. So I think that means players need to store up elemental energy to fire the shadow-piercing shot faster, right? Hey, wait a minute. I feel like this is the first Genshin Impact character who actually consumes elemental energy while firing aimed shots.
What?
Yeah, you're right on.
Hey.
That's why Sethos has an elemental skill that helps him restore elemental energy.
Useful.
It's an ancient ritual that deals AoE electro damage, and it also restores elemental energy whenever a hit on an enemy triggers an overloaded, electrocharged, superconduct, electro swirl, quicken, aggravate, or hyperbloom reaction.
That's a lot.
That's cool.
But travelers also have another option for firing powerful shots. By unleashing
Yeah.
his elemental burst, Sethos will perform an ancient ritual that was passed down from King
Wait, are
Deshret's
there
era.
any
He will
Hydro
enter
archers
the twilight
actually?
meditation state,
Oh no, there is. What am I
converting his
saying?
normal
Child.
attacks to enemy-piercing dust
just the
bolts
way
that deal
Siege
increased
Wind was
damage
playing
based
earlier.
on his elemental
It looked
mastery.
very unique,
That's
so I
cool.
couldn't
That sounds
remember.
like a mini version of the shadow-piercing shot, only it doesn't take as much time to fire.
Useful. Okay, also it seems like the records of King Deshret
Yeah,
have a lot of
child.
powerful abilities, so between you and me, does that mean Sethos has mastered other
Yeah,
mysterious rituals and techniques?
a third
Of
electro
course,
archer.
yeah.
It
I'm
does
sure that
seem
the
like a
Temple of
lot,
Silence has a
right?
whole archive of secrets. One of his other talents will also increase the damage dealt by a shadow-piercing shot for a period of time based on his
But like, I
elemental
don't
mastery.
use Fischl that
Okay, alright,
much.
sounds like the
I have
Temple of Silence is a
Kujusara,
real
but
impressive
I
legacy.
haven't built
No
her
kidding.
So many
whatsoever.
ancient
So
rituals.
Sethos is definitely a
don't
talented
actually use
fighter who
any,
can make full use of his martial heritage.
electro,
He's similar to Colorand in that sense.
Yeah.
electro archer.
wow, we
So
finished
I'm
the first
okay with
mission.
using him actually.
Nice. I wonder what the next
It looks
one's
a
gonna
bit more
be.
interesting.
Let's get it.
Oh, it looks like we'll have to uncover hidden secrets in our next mission.
Why are all you guys looking at me?
Well, I mean, secrets are kind of your area of expertise.
All your character does is speak in riddles.
Speak plainly, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. Okay, well, I guess I'm the only one who can shed some light on the hidden
Oh,
secrets.
here he goes.
So here we go. Archon Quest Chapter 4, Act 6, Bedtime Story will become available in version 4.7. Travelers will finally reunite with Dainsleif, who will share more information about Conria's past.
Ooh.
That's what you guys were waiting for, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. I
Also,
didn't end up using
got to break out my voice
Fischl
acting skills
or
for this match, you
Sarah.
guys.
Oh my gosh, words come out of your mouth.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
I love Dane's
This time,
English
Ether
VA
and
though.
Lumine will get to meet face to face. And based on what we heard
I mean,
in the
the
trailer,
Japanese VA
it
is pretty
seems like
cool,
the
too.
Loom of Fate is now complete. So travelers can look forward to learning more about Kari Bear in this quest.
We can't. Just can't reveal everything right now. Okay, leave some secrets for me. These are important secrets that travelers should uncover for themselves.
Oh, okay.
We can call off the snipers. Call off the snipers.
Right? I know, I get it that everyone can barely contain their excitement. So
Yeah, you really
I
went
will
full
throw you a
school.
bone. To help tide you over until the next update, I'll be sharing a special surprise with y'all.
Oh.
What is it?
Come
Oh, I
on.
love surprises.
It is. You'll know very soon, I promise. But first, we need to introduce the event wishes.
Ooh,
okay?
okay.
So, in the first phase
Nice.
of version 4.7,
Events.
Clorand and Alhaitham will be featured in the event wishes.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sethos will be the
Okay.
new 4-star unit
now
that
I know what
appears
to
on
call
this
for.
event wish banner. And in the second phase of the
A second
version,
Alhaitham.
travelers can look forward to event wishes from Sigewinne and Farina. And because there's never enough,
Sigewinne.
a new 5-star sword, Absolution, and a new 5-star bow, Silver Shower Heartstrings, will also be featured on their respective weapon banners.
They look
Nice.
so good.
So cool. So good, right?
Yeah, the bow is
All
cute.
right. Okay. I've made y'all wait long enough. Let's bring out the surprise.
Yes.
I hope everyone enjoys it.
Let's go.
What's this? Well, good luck on Farina. I do have her already. I saved up for her a while ago. Oh, right. That's right. There is a third one. Okay. Well. Yo, what is this? Is this the anime?
Traveling in the night, you lift me.
Oh, they've been doing that a lot recently. I mean, sorry, they just started, I suppose, since Arcolino, but dang.
This journey of ours has been bittersweet. Close my eyes,
Well,
wondering
now I know what they've been doing on LinkedIn. They're constantly hiring for animation, so you know where that's coming from.
wish you know how I feel and see what I see.
Oh, really? I didn't know. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Through the night so long and dark, I see you shining bright.
Yeah.
No matter where you are, you've come with me.
When I started the game, I just picked Lumine just because I'm like, oh, it's a female, I'm a female. But knowing the lack of Husk bundles, I should have picked Ether. I still regret it to this day. I wish they allowed me to change it back, but I can't. Like, it makes sense why characters like Lisa are hitting on me.
When there's no romance, I'll wait.
Right, yeah. That makes sense. I mean, Dane did say that he traveled with the other sibling for a long time, so.
I've come with you this far.
Ooh, I got goosebumps. Oh, she's toughening up for the journey. Whoa. Okay, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure most of us got the redemption code now. I'm just gonna skip ahead. Oh man, that was nice.
Welcome back, travelers.
Thank you.
Hey.
I think it's about time we introduce this domain behind us.
Yes, yes, bring on the challenge. I'm so ready.
We're like a third, like
The
we have
location of
we're
this challenge
2/3 in
seems
this
pretty
now, so
intriguing.
getting
Paimon
there.
and the traveler discovered a secret room within the Mondstadt library, and they've received an invitation to participate in a mysterious performance.
Oh, I love secret rooms in libraries. I've always wanted one. So that's right, the all-new event, Imaginarium Theater, will become available in version 4.7 for travelers who are adventure rank 35 or higher.
Nice. Wait, so this is a library?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The coolest library.
I know, it looks a lot different from what I imagined. It's huge.
Yeah, it kind of looks more like a magic castle.
Right? So cool. I
Oh.
would live there.
Please.
It's cute.
So, travelers will encounter a concierge in the area who calls himself Wolfie. I know, he's so cute. Wolfie. He'll reveal that this room was created by a mage and that he's waiting for a guest to take the stage. He is also a poet. That guest will hopefully put on
Wait,
a
this is a
magnificent
monthly
performance by
Abyss?
becoming the main character of the mage's story.
Bring on that main character energy.
Ooh. After arriving in this room, travelers just need to interact with this strange book in order to participate in the Imaginarium Theater Challenge.
Wow, that was fast. But what kind of challenge is it?
Oh, let me tell you. Imaginarium Theater contains a series
see.
of combat challenges with different battle conditions. Now, only characters who wield specific elemental types will be allowed to participate.
Oh,
so travelers
cool.
will have to select characters who meet the requirements of the challenge.
Oh,
This seems
I
way
get
more
it.
fun.
But what if we don't have enough characters in our
don't
roster
like-
who meet the
I
requirements?
don't know why it feels like I dread
Good
to go
thinking,
through the
but you
spiral
won't
of
have
this
to worry about that.
sometimes
Because
for
first
me.
off, 6 characters will be designated as the initial lineup for each challenge. Trial characters will be provided for travelers that are missing any of those characters.
Nice.
And travelers can
Nice.
also invite special guest characters to participate in the challenges that aren't restricted by the event requirements. In addition, travelers can also designate a certain number of characters as supports for their friends. They can also select their friends' supporting characters to join their own team.
That's a nice way to get to try new characters.
Right?
Yeah,
Friends.
it is.
Friends. Who would say no to more
Friends
friends?
support each
The
other
12th
in
floor.
staged combat.
Friends helping each other. And during the current challenge period, those 6 designated characters who make the initial lineup will gain fantastical blessings. This will grant them buffs that remain potent even outside of the Imaginarium Theater Challenge.
Wait. So you're saying those buffs aren't just active during the challenge itself?
Yes! Wow.
You're kidding. Wait, okay, the mage behind the theater must be super powerful.
Oh, super powerful. And I know that everyone's probably wondering why it
What?
looked like we had to select so many characters just now. But characters will consume vigor while participating in Imaginarium Theater combat challenges. So
Oh
when a
my
character's
God,
vigor is
what?
fully depleted, they will no longer be able to fight, and you will have to replace them with a new
Will
character.
you
Time
use
for some
their
R&R.
buffs outside?
I
That's
get
sick.
it. So when you select your characters, you have to pay attention to how well they work together.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the new
also how well
bosses.
they can fill in for each
Yeah,
other.
Exactly.
Involved
I'm kind of
And
dumb. I
should
just
also
hack and
mention
slash
that not all selected
to fight new
characters will
bosses.
immediately appear in your team.
And then I
Some
eventually
characters can only be
watch
gathered
other
by
people's
progressing through the
videos,
story.
and I'm like,
They can
that's how
formally
you're
be
supposed to do
added
it.
your team at the
Okay.
end of an Imaginarium Theater battle,
Most of the time
or
I
when you encounter
I got it
certain
all
special
wrong.
events.
Cool. So assembling your team is part of the challenge.
Yes, which makes it even more fun. But let me explain a little more about the special events that I mentioned. Travelers can choose to spend Fantasia flowers to trigger events during the story. Now, some events will unlock certain characters for battle,
Whoa.
and others may trigger certain perils, certain doom. So, travelers will have to choose very carefully,
Ooh, no pressure.
right?
Travelers can collect performance tour rewards by completing challenges.
Wait, you haven't
and
played for 2
finalizing their
years. Did you
performance
miss out on
results.
Nahida
The first time they
and
complete a challenge, travelers
the
will
Raiden
also
Shogun
receive
as well?
a debut performance gift.
Ooh, presents.
Travelers who feel particularly confident can try to attain the Star Challenge condition during each stage. They'll be able to obtain different levels of performance medals that correspond with the difficulty of the challenge. These medals can be displayed on their profile.
Go ahead and show off.
And that's not all,
Oh,
right?
wow.
Travelers can also obtain toy medals during this event, which they can
Yes,
exchange with
bro.
Wolfie the
Abyss, I haven't
concierge.
done the
In
top
return,
floor yet.
travelers will receive special poses for their characters when taking photos.
Awesome!
Right?
Travelers will be able to take all sorts of new cool pictures.
Well,
I am excited to see new poses.
Never too late to join
And also,
rejoin
more poses will be
Genshin, you
added
know?
whenever Imaginarium Theater is updated.
Yes. And finally, each performance in the Imaginarium Theater has several difficulty levels, and each one has a different number of challenges. Higher difficulty
Oh,
levels will yield
nice.
even better rewards.
Bring it on.
New Verlette's sick.
As Wolfie the concierge likes to
Arclino
say,
too.
When the brilliant golden glow of the treasure beckons, don't you hesitate. Just go open it.
How can he be so cute?
Oh my god, does he
somehow I
play
still didn't make him
Wolfie?
as cute as he actually is.
Of course, it'll take time for travelers to raise the necessary characters and understand how they fit
Hello.
into this
Hey,
new
games and
challenge.
anime.
And I'm sure travelers are always looking for ways to get more primo
I'm a little behind on
gems.
the stream, so
Just said the
I'm
magic
just finally
word.
watching it
Gimme,
now
gimme, gimme,
on
gimme,
stream.
Each month, Imaginarium Theater will alternate with updates. with
Yeah,
the
they're both
Spiral
pretty
Abyss.
busted.
In addition, the total rewards that
I
can be
mean,
gained from the Spiral Abyss
I'm not
has
saying
been
anything,
increased from 600
you know?
primo gems
They're good
to
as it is
800 primo
themselves.
gems.
Let's not fix anything that
Yeah.
isn't broken.
More information will be available across Genshin Impact's
Yeah,
official
4.7
social media
looks
accounts,
seems
so
exciting so
keep a
far.
lookout.
I haven't
Ooh, the background
looked
is
ahead of
changing.
time,
Let's see what else
so
this version
but I
has in
did
store. Yes, please.
saw the word
Mutual security
Natlan
enhancing
somewhere.
simulation.
So I'm like, okay, I have to.
Season
And this is like an
Hilly Churls and
hour-long
Runeguards,
stream
so
too,
I'm assuming
so
this is one of those monster fighting events.
Yes.
like the previous streams have been like half an
Travelers
hour or
won't be
so.
engaging monsters directly.
So,
Instead,
nothing
they'll be able to
big.
command monsters to fight in a cooperative simulation.
The Millilith will be hosting a strategic war game to improve their understanding of security needs throughout Tevat. They'll
I like
be
the mini
accompanied
games,
by
they're fun.
representatives from
This looks cool,
Mondstadt's
too.
Knights of Favonius, Inazuma's Yashiro Commission, Sumeru's Corps of
Ooh.
30, and Fontaine's Special Patrol. Their joint exercise is intended to improve military tactics across the continent.
Sir, yes, sir.
Wow. You're making this event sound really official.
That was my official voice. I'm just doing my best.
Oh, is this what
As I
this
was saying,
is?
you
That's
can play
cool.
2 different kinds of scenarios in the event: assault scenarios and defense scenarios. As special representatives to the simulation, travelers will need to analyze enemy formations and deploy the best units for
That's
completing
true.
the challenge.
In assault
It needs to
scenarios, you
be
only need to select your combat units and
easy
deploy
enough
them
for
within
like
your
casual
staging area.
players, you know.
So once the scenario begins, the unit will automatically start attacking your opponent. So sit back and I don't know if you can relax when these things are coming at you, but try.
Clearly not.
Pew pew.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna give this a try.
Ooh.
Brave.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, this is like
How come my hilly churl archers got wiped out so quickly?
Oh no.
this is similar to something else, but
okay,
not
okay,
quite.
sorry,
That
sorry, I forgot to
other
mention
mini
something
game
important.
where
You know.
it's kind of
I
like
know.
what
But
is it
but here,
called?
we
It's
can-
kind
we
of
can
like
fix it now.
almost like a
Some types of combat
strategy
units are more
type of
effective
game.
against others. Ranged units like hilly churl archers are vulnerable to melee units like mighty churls. But don't fret, you can turn a bad situation around if you choose
This is
the
a
best
cool game
units
to
to
play.
tackle
It's
the
definitely
opponents on the battlefield.
easy
the best
on
units,
phones.
Zach.
At least
Just
that's
choose
what
the
I
best
think.
units.
Just choose the best unit.
Simple fix. Simple fix.
In
Yeah,
defense
I've been wondering
scenarios,
about the
you can
Genshin
deploy units to
anime
effectively
too.
counter enemies who are attacking
I
from
mean,
multiple
it could just be like another
directions. So,
Nintendo
defeated enemy units will
situation.
drop support beacons, which can then be used to
just
deploy
never
additional
comes.
combat units and frontline
But
structures.
As
I
the
don't-
unit's
I don't know, I'd
commander,
rather them
travelers
not
can use their leadership
rush
skills
it
to create favorable
for the sake
conditions
of
for their team.
quality.
And if
So
they're successful,
I'm willing to
then
wait it
travelers
out
can obtain various rewards.
for a bit. It might just be out
from
by the
the
time
mutual
the whole
security
thing is done, you
enhancing
know.
simulation event. These rewards include primo gems, a crown of insights,
Nice primo
and
gems.
a 4-star bow, cloud forged.
Oh, gimme!
Forged.
Okay. And next up, we're introducing another combat-related event, Endless Form's Most Martial.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing that this one is gonna test some different skills.
Yeah, you betcha. In the previous event, travelers only got
Oh,
to simulate
I
combat.
see. For
but
Arc
the
Knight,
environment
oh, okay.
on a real battlefield is way more unpredictable. And that's
But isn't
why it's
Arc
important
Knight
to come
still
up with combat
going
tactics
on?
on the
Like,
fly and take
I don't know
advantage
about the
of
story,
battlefield
though.
conditions. So,
Is
in Endless Form's Most
are they in the
Martial,
middle of the
travelers will
story
have
for
to
the
defeat
game,
enemies
or
according to the
no?
special rules of each stage.
Or is like the
some
storyline
challenges
finished in
may
Arc
require
Knight?
travelers to defeat enemies affected by the electro-charged condition, and that is the only way to accumulate progress towards the challenge goal. Now, once they satisfy the
okay.
requirements, they'll be able to earn.
They might just do the same for
rewards.
Genshin then.
Appreciating all these rewards.
Yes, I love rewards. So this is one of those challenges that requires you to strategize.
Or at least near its
Indeed.
end, maybe?
Oh, okay. Let's move on to our next event. I'm gonna try
Like
this
maybe by the
announcement
time we're in
voice.
Snaznaya, there might be
I've
more
got a report
updates on
about
the
a
anime, I
loud boom
suppose.
that just went off in a rather unremarkable part of Fontaine.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
I like that news.
it must have come from that crocodile-shaped cannon.
Oh, I see. It's a
That
spin-off.
thing looks pretty scary.
Never fear, viewers. I wouldn't worry about it, actually.
Shoo.
This cannon was modified by a Fontanian
How would
engineer.
this have a
It's now
spin-off
just
for
a toy cannon that you
Genshin?
can use to fire hydro bullets.
wonder.
So why not have some fun with it?
Oh.
Okay.
It's like the
Why not
adventures
indeed, if
of
that's the case?
Dainsleif and
Travelers will need to allocate energy to the cannon and choose the correct
Lumine,
firing
I
mode to
guess?
destroy as many target balls as possible within the time limit.
stuff
They'll
that
even be
happened
rewarded
500
for their
years
trouble.
ago.
Was there ever a doubt? In order to keep the event interesting, special types of target balls will appear during the challenge. They will produce different effects when they are destroyed. So, be sure to check it out for yourselves in the new update.
You guys, that's my kind of old school arcade games, because I'm an old school. I'm just old. Anyway,
No, it's like, oh, no, not
our
that.
next event takes place in the land of Mondstadt. Travelers
Oh, yeah,
will
that's
encounter
true. The
a
other
familiar light
Descenders,
novelist
but
who recently completed
I
a
don't
new
know.
script.
Would it be enough to
Travelers
have
who follow her script will
an
be able to
anime
embark
of
on
that?
a wondrous journey of literature
Maybe.
and imagination. And the script will lead travelers to mysterious locales where they will have the opportunity to earn rewards. That is,
It would just be a little
if they can
disappointing if
evade
they
bullet
don't
curtain
focus
assaults
on
from,
the main
various
storyline, though.
mechanisms and collect enough labyrinth coins.
If they
No
were
big deal, you can
to
do
work
it.
on an
Easy
anime.
peasy.
I mean,
Wicked
we
warlocks
did
will also be
see
scattered across the field.
Paimon in the
Alliteration, I like
beginning
it. If you
with the
defeat them,
Traveler,
then you
so
can earn even more
I think with
coins.
Ether, right? So
Ooh, it looks like we'll have to move really skillfully if we want to avoid all those attacks.
No pressure.
But hey, don't worry. Travelers can take advantage of adventure techniques to gain special buffs. So these buffs will make the oncoming bullets a lot easier to deal with. You'll also be able to get rewards more easily if you're smart about how you use them.
That sounds great.
So great.
Speaking of strategies, the new version will be adding more updates to the Genius Invocation
nice.
TCG.
My cards
Travelers
are
can look forward to
absolute
new character
shite.
cards, monster
I really
cards,
need to-
and action cards. Also,
I really
more
need to fix my
NPCs will
my
be ready
decks.
to challenge travelers in the
And
open world.
I have yet
And
to.
I hope they're ready to lose.
I mean, I
take
need
a
to build my
challenge.
Also,
deck
the Leyline
and my
Overflow event
actual
will also return
characters,
in the
so
new version,
a lot
so
of stuff
don't
to
miss
do.
out.
Whew, that was a lot of information. Let's take a break while we take a look at
My
the
favorite
last
event
redemption code.
of all
See you soon.
time. It would probably be the Archipelago, the one with Klee, for like the 2 years in the summer. Yeah, Freeze is pretty strong. Yeah, those two are probably really fun because you get to explore the different areas and whatnot. Like the first time going through it was pretty cool, and then the second time they added more to the story, and then you get to hear Klee's mom every now and then as well. That's pretty cool. I do like the summertime events that they have. They probably keep the best just to keep people's I guess interest going. Ooh, Legend with Diluc, Raiden, and Ayaka, like for the card game, like the TCG, right? The freeze comms, yeah, like they're pretty cool, but I guess mine sucks, so it works sometimes.
And we're
Welcome back, everybody.
We're back.
We're back.
Yeah, the Travel Diaries.
Welcome back to the version 4.7
Oh, that's cool.
special program.
Diluc, Raiden, and Ayaka.
Looks like we
I should give
completed this
that a
domain
try too.
challenge.
Was there ever any doubt?
piece of cake.
I think you'll find I am very, very pro.
Now it's time to tell
What's your
everyone
favorite
about the new
of,
optimizations
event of
in
all
the latest
time?
update.
Yes, please.
First up, the encounter point system for collecting daily commission rewards will now be
guess-
unlocked
should
at
I say
Adventure
chat
Rank
now?
24.
Chat, what's
Hopefully
your
this
favorite
helps travelers level up more quickly.
Nice.
mini game of all time?
And now for some
Or
really
event, I
exciting
suppose?
news. Travelers Max Resin will be increased from 160 to 200.
Ah, yeah, tower defense is cool.
You might notice from the video that version 4.7 will have some
Ooh,
other optimizations.
system
Be sure to check them out
optimizations.
for yourselves in game.
I wish they allowed us to
All right,
organize
that looks
the
like all the information
artifacts
we
a
have
little
to share
better.
today. Bye, travelers. What?
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Kidding.
That shocked me
I'm
for a
just
second.
kidding, I'm just kidding. Of course I wouldn't sign off without giving you guys the chance to talk about your time here on the special program. How was it?
I have things to say.
For 4.7, I'm probably gonna
so
pull
thrilled
for
to join
I'll
this
hate
amazing
them
voice
still.
cast, and I'm excited for everyone to
And
get to see
hoping
Siege
I'll
Wing in
get
action and add her to your
Sethos
parties. I
in the
hope,
meantime, and probably
yes,
Siege
just
Win
see how
too.
cute
It looks
she
cool.
is with her little pills and her adorable little syringe. Can't take it.
Oh my god, and like,
Thank you very much.
yeah, same here to everything that Sarah said. It's such an honor to join the cast. I'm
Actually,
so
what is
excited that
your
Corinne is finally coming
least
out.
favorite
I
mini
hope everyone
game slash
has
event?
fun, like meeting her and learning more about her.
I can't think of
And
one,
also,
but
I'm really
if
excited
it's
for
like
these combat
combat
events. I don't know about you
heavy,
guys, but
I'm like,
I've been playing this game and
it's
my favorite
okay.
thing
I
is
kind of
beating
like
things up in
lore a
this
bit
world.
more and something fun.
No, me too.
Love fighting these monsters.
Like the Oni Kabuto
You
stuff
guys,
is pretty
I have
fun
not been playing this
actually.
game for years, and so while Dainsleif is a man of mystery, this game, so much of it is a mystery to me. And
Cool,
you guys were
pull
so
for
welcoming
next.
today, and I learned so much. And I don't know, is
Sijuin
this the thing that
and
finally gets me to
Sethos.
start playing?
Oh.
Were you guys a gateway?
Ooh.
Is that what? Did that just happen?
Did we get him?
This is
Yeah,
it.
some of the combat ones are
Yeah,
either
it's been
pretty
absolutely
cool
awesome
or
doing this with
pretty
you guys.
just like
I'm so
repetitive.
excited for Imaginarium Theater, of course, all the characters.
You didn't like the snapshot one?
And the new Archon quest because I got some new voice lines.
Ooh.
He's big. More.
Ether speaks.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming, guys, and
Oh,
see
it's
y'all
coming
in-game.
up. It's coming up, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
It's coming up. Is this what everyone's been talking about? Oh. Yo, they're like Pokemon. Yeah, the nurse. Sijuin's like that little lowly girl. The Melusine. Whoa, what is this? Whoa, what is this? Do we get to play like Pokemon? Whoa. Whoa, what the heck? Yeah, this is like Pal World. What is happening? Oh my god. Yo, I don't know why this gives me vibes of like Yoshi's. Whoa, that's it? The landscape look kind of like. No, not Yoshi. I was thinking of Yoshi from like Mario Kart, but no, it's not. It's like, what is this landscape? Oh, this is cool. Whoa. Yo, this is not what I imagined, but it makes sense. 'Cause what? Everyone's talking about how, I believe people are talking about where it's to the left of the desert, right? Yeah, they didn't comment on this. Yeah, this is to the, I don't know, I'm changing the settings now all of a sudden, but it makes sense. I don't know why I thought there would be volcanoes right off the bat, but this kind of makes sense leading up to areas like that. Wait, I'm sorry. I have to watch this again. Yeah, west of Sumeru, right. It would make sense because it's kind of greenish around that area. It's a nice change of landscape, but not too sudden. Well, this is so cool. They're cute. Is this really the nation of war? Or do they like control their own pals? Yeah, that's so cute. Whoa, look at the lava. Is this lava? Whoa. Oh my god, they're almost like starter Pokemons, aren't they? Like you pick your grass type, your water type, your fire type. This is that, isn't it? Do we get to pick our starter Pokemon? I have so many questions. This is like my first time seeing this. Oh my god. The 3 of the 6 Saurians? Oh, I see. Oh yeah, because they have different tribes, right? That was the... They show like these, Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that's the hedgehog looking... No. Drill like hedgehog thing kind of guy. Oh, okay. I think that was that other stingray looking guy. And then... I don't know. Grass Pikachu. This looks like a ram. Like a... Is that like a male sheep? No. I don't know. A ram looking thing. This looks like some lizard. And then this looks like a phoenix. Like some sort of bird. Yeah, 6 tribes. Oh, okay. Oh, other games I play? I've been streaming either Genshin or Helldivers 2. Just like recently. I mean, not streaming. I make it sound like I've been doing this. I just kind of started. Yeah, I don't know. Is this Grass Pikachu? Okay, I need to look at it again. It might not be Grass Pikachu. Nah, never mind. I don't know what to call this animal. A grass rat? No, oh no. No, that's not a rat. What is that animal? Is it a chicken? No. Oh, it's kind of dinosaur-ish. I mean, chickens are descendants of the last dinosaur, so maybe. Yeah. I've been wanting to eventually like finish the tutorial for Honkai, but I don't know. It's just like Genshin, I just have so much things to do still that I'm like, I don't know if I want to play another game similar to that just yet. So yeah, Helldivers 2 is a pretty fun game to play. You could play whenever, wherever, with a bunch of people. And sometimes I play with random people. Sometimes I play with like the people that I'm in a Discord group with. Yeah, any suggestions? I have been thinking of also maybe streaming just random playthroughs of other games in general. I have quite a bit of games, so maybe I need to finally get through them by having an excuse to stream it. Yeah, Helldivers 2 is definitely cool. I enjoy the frustrations of dying a lot of times, getting ragdolled. Pretty frustrating, but it's worth it once you finish a mission. So, yeah. Oh, wow. This is cool. Yeah, I don't know what animal would I call this. I guess its feet are kind of kangaroo-ish, like. I don't know. Yeah, I take this back. This is not Grass Pikachu. This is definitely something, though, that I can't think of. Let's see. Like, large feet with small hands. That's like a kangaroo, isn't it? Damn, this is cool. Whoa. Thumbs up. Oh. Yeah. So